Hello everyone, I'm happy to be here today. My name is Jose Fragosa, and I'm excited to share a little bit about history with you today. Imagine a land yearning for freedom, its people fueled by the revolutionary fervor that's sweeping across the nation. On July 5th, 1811, the people of Venezuela would ignite a fire of liberty that would inspire generations to come. Today, I want to tell you about the Independence Day of Venezuela from Spanish rule. We'll be going over the historical context leading up to this day, the key events that took place on this day, and the legacy that Venezuela's independence had on its people and the wider Latin American region. As someone who has extensively studied Venezuela's fight for independence, I am very qualified and passionate about bringing this topic over to you. Understanding Venezuela's struggle will not only fill you with a sense of historical context, but also inspires us with the values of freedom and resilience that continue to resonate to this day. Let's begin. The people, driven by the desire for equality and justice, sparked the independence movement, challenging the Spanish colonial system. The Spanish colonial system enforced deep social tensions by enforcing a rigid social hierarchy. Creoles, Spanish Americans born in the Americas, had less political and economical power than Peninsulares, which were born in Spain. This discrimination created a desire for a more equal egalitarian society and drove the independence forward, according to the Library of Venezuela. And not only that, historian Eduardo Galeno notes that between the 1500s and 1600s, Spain extracted over 180 tons of gold from the Americas and drove it straight to Europe, leaving the colonies absolutely impoverished, making people know that something needed to change. Enlightenment ideals of democracy and freedom inspired Venezuelan leaders like Simón Bolívar. The independence wars in France and Europe also galvanized support for independence and provided a philosophical base for the movement. Now, on July 5th, 1811, the people, unified in their resolve, declared their sovereignty, marking a historical step towards freedom with the adoption of the Declaration of Independence. The Declaration of Independence was supported by 42 out of 43 votes, according to the Venezuela Ministry of Records, showing the unity and determination of its leaders towards obtaining their freedom. This act was drafted by Cristobal Mendoza and Juan Germán Rosillo, and it stated, "The United Provinces are, and ought to be from this day, free, sovereign, and independent state, affirming Venezuela's irrevocable status as separate from Spanish rule." Here is a picture of the signing of the Declaration of Independence. This image captures the moment Venezuela declared its freedom from Spanish rule, highlighting the gravity and solemnity of the occasion, bringing the event to life. The people, inspired by Venezuela's success, spread the fire of liberty across Latin America, igniting similar independence movements and celebrating their hard-won freedom each year on this day. The successful movements inspired movements in Colombia, Ecuador, Peru, and Bolivia. As an example from the Encyclopedia Britannica, leaders like Simón Bolívar and José de San Martín drew momentum and ideals from Venezuela's struggle. By 1826, 83% of South America had gained independence from European rule, with only Cuba and Puerto Rico remaining under Spanish control. According to the ULAC Foundation, this rapid transformation resulted because of events like the Napoleonic Wars and the overall weakening of the royalty. Every July 5th, Venezuela celebrates with parades, concerts, and cultural events to reflect their national pride. These celebrations endure and show the importance of our independence. This picture captures the vibrant spirit and joy of our nation, reminding us of our hard-won freedom. To summarize, we've gone over the historical context leading up to July 5th, 1811, the key events that took place on that day, and the lasting impact of Venezuela's independence. Just as we began by reflecting on the spirit of independence, we can see how these events have not only shaped Venezuela, but the entire Latin American region. As we commemorate this important day, let's carry forward the values of freedom and resilience in our own lives and communities, ensuring that the spirit of independence will continue to thrive. Thank you very much.